I'm Abby, and you're listening to Up and Coming Artists, giving you information on new musicians, with background information all about their music and how they have grown. From artists such as James Arthur, I Prevail, and more. Stay tuned for Up and Coming Artists. Beatrice Miller, also known as Bea Miller, is a singer, songwriter, and actress who shot to fame in 2012 when she came in 8th on the US X Factor. This was when her name was really shown to the public. Bea grew up with twin sisters who were adopted from Vietnam, named Esther and Georgia, and two moms. Throughout the X Factor experience, she always thanked her sisters for their support of her. During her time in the X Factor, she said that they taught her to never give up and keep pushing through because they were born 3 months premature and had many health conditions growing up, along with learning disabilities. Her sisters always supported her and pushed her to follow her dreams. After completing the X Factor, placing 8th of 16, in April 2013, it was announced that she had signed to Syco Music and Hollywood Records, the first time that these labels had worked together. Bea released her first EP in April 2014. There were 4 songs: Young Blood, Enemy Fire, Fire and Gold, and Dracula. Her debut album, Not an Apology, was released in 2015, her lead single, Young Blood, receiving over 150,000 views in less than a week and now has over 14 million views on YouTube. Bea toured with Demi Lovato in 2014 and then Selena Gomez in 2016, and after finishing the Revival tour with Selena, Bea got back into the studio and started on her second album. Her second album isn't like any other. She's releasing 3-song EPs every 3 months over the course of 2017, and each EP will have a different meaning. The first EP, Chapter 1 Blue, that was released in February 2017, is all about the sadness of realizing that someone isn't good for you. Later in the year will come the Red Chapter, all about the frustration but freedom that comes when you act upon that frustration of realizing that that person isn't good for you. Finally, the Yellow Chapter, which is all about when you face and conquer one problem, it prepares you for whatever comes next. Hey you! Yes, you! Did you know about the study abroad opportunities available through NWTC? Combining international travel with academic experience, Study Abroad gives you the chance to appreciate another culture and broaden your global awareness. Apply by February for a trip to China or Ireland. Have questions? Contact Lacey for China, Chris for Ireland, or go online to nwtc.edu and search for Study Abroad. Over the last 4 years since Bea released her first album, she has grown tremendously as a person and musician. In 2014, when talking to Awesome TV about her first EP, she explained she wanted her music to be inspiring and give the message to people buying that they can do whatever they want and they have control of their futures, as most of her fans are young adults and teens. Her first debut album had all 4 of the songs from her EP along with 7 new songs. In the year it took to make the album, her sound became more mature. She started to sing much more personal songs about herself and things she had gone through in her life. In 2016, when Yes Girl came out, it was like nothing heard from her before. Unlike her first album that was mainly made up of guitars, this didn't lead with a rhythm guitar, but rather a piano, and was much slower than the previous released music. When Bea released her first EP this year with A Song Like You, Burning Bridges, and I Can't Breathe, these songs showed a whole new side of her and her style of music. Until next time, this has been Up and Coming Artists, giving you updates on new musicians. Stop by YouTube and search Abby M to hear more about up and coming artists.